Thank you for stopping by the channel. A disclaimer, this isn't a sports channel. So just viewing this video is good enough. Unless you like randomness, then I guess, which most people can't handle the randomness. Anyway, I'm going to start with the predictions of 2023, and that's what it is. The 2023 predictions of Wazzu, Washington State Cougars Gridiron college football team. Now, Washington State is a program I like. Living in the middle of America, I have an uncle that's a Huskies fan, and I know it's one of the most underrated rivalries, Washington State, for the Apple Cup, or it can be a really one of those rivalries, just like Oregon State. It's a huge rivalry. You think of the rivalries as Michigan, Ohio State, Alabama, Auburn, Florida State, Notre Dame, USC, and a lot of other ones I didn't mention. That rivalry, Washington State, is a good rivalry. Now, Washington's been dominating it, but I do like both teams, as crazy as it sounds. All right, back to predictions where I should be. Okay, but this video is free, so I'm going to keep that in there. I'm not editing it out. The intro, that is. Okay. At Colorado State. Colorado State, they're not what they used to be. They have Jay Norvell, I think, is the coach. Colorado State, I remember, used to be really good. They're off and on good. And for a while there, you thought with Steve Azzato or whatever his last the former coach before Jay Norvell came, and I thought he was going to turn Colorado State around, but didn't happen. And I think, again, Washington State will beat Colorado State in Fort Collins. I'm surprised they're playing at Colorado State and not at Wisconsin. You think they would at least play home against Colorado State, but they should be Colorado State, and I will take Washington State against Wisconsin. They beat them last year. This is going to be a tough game. I'm going to just say Washington State will find a way to beat Wisconsin. Then they'll play Northern Colorado. They better win this game, and they probably will. Then the next game, a very much improved Oregon State team. That coach has gotten in the right direction. The name's at the tip of my tongue. I can't remember it, but I've seen it before, and I talked about it before. But Oregon State will go into Pullman and win. Sorry, Wazzu fans. It's only a prediction anyway, so. So at this point, they're 3-1, and they play at UCLA. That's a tough game. I would say I would probably pick Wazzu if they were playing at home, but at UCLA, I'm going to say that they lose. They're 3-2. Then a team they've had some success lately whenever they played, because they're in the big Pac-12 North. Arizona's in the Pac-12 South. Washington State's going to win against Arizona, 4-2. And I mentioned that UCLA will be the last time they'll play in the Big 12 or Pac-12. They're going to the Big 10. It's so stupid how many times so many of these universities. And it's all about the money, of course. They're not going to change. And who can blame them, though? Of course it's about the money. Changing conferences and all that. So they beat Arizona at Oregon. It's at Oregon. They play Oregon pretty tough, and I think they'll find a way to get beat. I think Oregon will win that game, and there'll be a lot of maybe turnovers in that game at Oregon. It's always a tough place to play. Oregon, yeah, I can't go against Oregon at Outson Stadium. 4-3 at Arizona State. Arizona State is one of those tricky teams that, sure they don't have. Oh God, coach. What's the coach name? Edwards. Herm Edwards. Yeah, former coach Herm Edwards was left Arizona State. Let's just say that they should find a way to win at Arizona State. That's always again another tricky opponent. And Stanford, new coach, and I think that they will win this game. They're at home, and they usually play well against Stanford. I mean, the last time I checked, and I could have been wrong. It's hard to keep track of all the teams, but lately I think they've been playing Stanford pretty good. And going on the road at California, a team that's not always. There's a couple times where they just get smoked when they play this team, California, but I think they'll beat Cal on the road. And then Deion Sanders and his squad come to Pullman, and Colorado Buffaloes will play Wazzu, Washington State, obviously. It says that. They will beat Colorado. I don't think Colorado's that good. Honestly, they have a lot of hype, Colorado, but they might prove me wrong. Just a prediction. So at this point, they're 8-3 against Colorado, and then at Washington Huskies. Sorry, Wazoo fans. Just a prediction. 8-4, but hey, a decent season, I think, and I think they'll get in a bowl game and they'll win their bowl game. So. Hey, 8-4, 9-4. They could definitely prove me wrong. It's just a prediction. So, hey, thanks a lot for stopping by the channel.